If you break down the term universe, you come up with two parts of that word. Uni, as in one, and verse. Of course, uni is obvious, but what about verse? For me, I take it as verse as in version. And what are the versions? Well, you have many, many versions. And so when we refer to universe, what are we referring to really? If we're not taking the term for granted and actually thinking about what we're speaking about. Well, I believe we're talking about right now, the present. That's one verse, one version. Version, of course, being differences in a similar thing. So if you have the past, for example, that is one version. And then you have the present, another version. And of course, the future, another version. And depending how you segment each part of quote unquote time, you're going to have, of course, many versions. So they talk about the multiverse. Of course, that's conceivable, that idea. But universe, what do we mean by one verse, one version? It's about being in the present, thinking and being in the present, because that is the only thing you know at any given time, the present. The past, of course, is in your head in terms of memory, and the future hasn't happened yet. So it's speculative. So your only certainty at any given point in quote unquote time is now, the present, the universe, one version. And so, of course, there's so many, many versions, so many, many things. But there is a reason why we termed all of this universe. And that is, we must be focusing on one verse, must be focusing on now, not focusing on the past and not focusing on the future, but actually embracing and taking everything in right now and focusing on that. That's my take.